Hi, in this video I'm going to demonstrate you how you can use the Max Factor Rose Nude eyeshadow palette. And my name is Melissa van Dijk and I'm a makeup artist. And I also hope that I can help you out how you can use the various shadows which are included in this palette. Now we are looking at some matte ones, some shimmery ones and two glittery ones. As well as it does include a little applicator which you can use to help you to apply the shadow or to blend the shadow. One side is a little bit smaller, the other side is a little bit thicker. And I'm directly going to start off with the lightest shades. So those two are kind of like highlighting shades. So one is a little bit more subtle than the other one. This one is very shimmery. And this one has a very little glow in it. It's not completely matte, but it does give you a small glow. And I'm going to swatch it on the back of my hand so that you can see how they perform, and then also showing you how you can use them. So here you have the two shadows. So if you want to keep it very subtle and soft, you can go in with the softer shadow, which you also could use as highlighter towards the inner corner or brow bone, or you could also use it for all over the eyelid area so that you have an evened out skin tone rather than using concealer. And the other one, the shimmery one, you can easily use as a highlighter. So at this point, it just depends on what finish you want to have towards the inner corner and brow bone or all over the lid. I'm going to use this one on my finger and then go all over the lid with it so that I can create a base. And this way it will help me to hide the discoloration a bit and give me a beautiful and even tone. So, and here you can see how it brightened the eyelid area. Also, one thing that I forgot to mention is that I definitely also would recommend going in with an eyeshadow primer beforehand so that you will get an easy application. And I also would recommend not using an eyeshadow primer that's too tacky, otherwise it can be very complicated to get an even eyeshadow application with any eyeshadow palette. I would recommend going in with a smoothing eyeshadow primer that just will help you to make sure that you easily can blend the colors. Now moving on to the other highlighting shadow, I'm going to use this one now towards the inner corner on my pinky. And this way, if you like to, you can brighten the inner corner or under the brow. Just like this. And those two are gorgeous shades. Now this could already be a look. You have brightened your eye area, you have used a bit of highlighter, just a bit of mascara and you're good to go. If this is something that you want to use, it's very easy. Now I'm going to move on to the next shadows. And I'm going to use them kind of in the same row as I also would recommend you're going to apply them. Now I'm going to focus towards those two. Those two are the two matte ones that are in the palette. One has a light purple, the other one is a little bit deeper. And those two colors I definitely can recommend you using through the crease or focusing it towards the outer corner. And also if you like to, you could use it on the main lid area, but this just depends on how you personally prefer to come up with an eye makeup look. Now I'm going to use one of the shades a little bit more towards the outer corner so that we later have a full eye makeup look going on. And I'm going to focus it towards the darker shadow, which you can use with the eyeshadow applicator that comes with it, or you can also use your finger. Now the deep purple you can easily use towards the outer corner. Now the light purple is also a great way which you can use mainly on the main lid area and just blend it evenly so that you won't have any harsh edges. Or you can also use this one through the crease. It just depends on how you are used to do your eye makeup look. And I'm also wanted to show you various ways on how you can use them. Now I'm going to use the same applicator, using it on the other side of the sponge and then blending it through the crease. This is also a great color that you can use to soften any other color where you believe that you went a little bit too harsh. And you always can use your finger to help you blend the colors. So now for the next shade, I'm going to keep the focus towards the main lid area. And for this one, I'm going to dig into the shimmery one. Well, actually, this is more like a glittery one, let's say it like this. Because if you're going to apply it with your finger, you can also wet it if you want to have a little bit more of an intense shine. But this is a little bit transparent. So either you have already something on the main lid area, or you're just going to use this one because of the sparkle. And this is also something that's great that you can use, and I'm going to show you how. So use it on your finger or on the applicator, and it is such a beautiful rosy shadow that I love a lot in this palette. And then pressing it on the main lid area. Going to use the applicator again. And this is also a great way on how you can come up with a full eye makeup look. Of course, keep in mind you could also use those eyeshadows individual. I just wanted to give you some ideas on how you can place different shades to come up with a full eye makeup look. Now I'm going to move on to some darker shadows, and I'm also going to go with this one, as well as using the eyeshadow applicator that comes with it on the very thin side, as this is the perfect size to create a little line over the eyelid area. Now with the colors that I've just showed you and how you can blend them with the applicator or with your fingers, this is what you can come up with. And this is one look out of many. And there are two other shades that I haven't showed you yet, which are those two. Now this one is alright. This one, it looks like it has a lot of purple shimmer in it and glitter particles in it, but if you're going to apply it, it turns out really dark. And so this is what I definitely would recommend you, that if you want to use it as a liner, those two shadows are great for liner. But if you're going to use it on the main lid, then don't be surprised that it's so dark, because it has like a really intense and deep purple in it. So I have those two colors now right here. Going to show you what it looks like. The last one is definitely a little bit more like black mixed in with like basically purple glitter particles in it, and the other one is like a brown purplish color. And this one you could also use if you want to turn this look into an evening eye makeup look on the main lid area, and then this one as a liner. And it just can look so gorgeous. Just as I've done it right now, you could use this one right here on the main lid area instead of the shimmery that I used, the lighter one. Now, I mean, this is such a beautiful palette. The only thing that I definitely can recommend you is go ahead and grab really a good eyeshadow primer that you feel comfortable about, that you can also use to blend those colors beautifully, because then you will get the best end result. Otherwise, if it's too tacky, too sticky, it can be tricky to blend. But I mean, all in all, this palette is amazing. You can create lighter looks with it, darker looks with it. You can even wet those eyeshadows if you like to. I'm going to demonstrate it with one of the glittery ones, because this is where I personally would like to wet the color. So I have a cup of water right here. I'm going to wet my finger, and then going into this one right here. And this just will intensify the glitter, and it just looks so gorgeous, and it just will make it like stunning. and it glides on like a dream. There's no patchiness, nothing. So if you want to intensify the color, you can by using water, or if you want to create a little bit more of a precise liner and you have also a liner brush for it, then you can also wet this one and create a gorgeous liner with the darker eyeshadows. So this is such an very versatile eyeshadow palette, and I also hope that I could help you with showing you how you could use the different colors, how you can use the applicator and your fingers to come up with a gorgeous eye makeup look, as this is what I mainly how I mainly feel about this palette. And so yeah, I mean, if you have it already at home or if you want to get it for yourself, I hope that I could help you also on how you can do the application the best way if you don't have any brushes at home, because you can also use your fingers and the applicator. Now, this is the little tutorial video that I wanted to share with you. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did so, don't forget to give the thumbs up as well as share it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!